What's going on, guys? Your boy Hollywood here, and before we jump into today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the subscribers, the viewers. Even though you might not subscribe, you might have viewed my videos before, I just want to give a shout out to you guys because we hit 1 million channel views as a whole. Not only that, we're able to get monetized on the first tier. That means I can do memberships, I can do super chats, and I can create exclusive content for those who pay a monthly subscription. I don't think I'll do that just yet, but we're gonna keep it in the back pocket, okay? We're gonna keep it in the back pocket. But without further ado, we're gonna jump into today's video. It's gonna be about the 5 things that I hate about my Ducati. And I know I only had it for maybe a little over a month now, maybe 2 months, but there's just certain things that should have came with this bike that that didn't come with it, unfortunately. I was really spoiled with the S1K, so. But yeah, we're rocking the new center merch. I don't know if you guys can see that back there. You probably seen it on Instagram. This is the softest hoodie I've ever put my hands on, ever worn. So, and then we're also gonna go get some content in this hoodie later on today and tonight. So stay tuned. Enough talking. Let's jump on the bike here and let's get this video underway. Do a little warm, cold start for you guys. We still got the stockies also. And let me just say this real quick, guys. Like, my bike is going to be stock for a very, very long time. Your boy is broke, okay? I cannot afford the exhaust that I want right now. Yeah, so going through a few hiccups in life, but you know, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So I'm trying to make the best out of the situation that I have, but the boy look, he's struggling, but we're here, okay? And here we go. Alright, jumping right into the video. Excuse the wind noise. I think I need to move my mic further back into my helmet, but yeah, jump right into the video. The first thing, and it's probably something you can already guess if you watched my videos before, but you guys know I went through a little trouble with my S1K, and it happened back in January, and I just fixed it right before I sold it, because I took it to the dealership many times, and they were like, oh, it's just a faulty ABS wire. So I replaced it twice, replaced the front, still had this issue. It turned out it was the ABS, or not the ABS, it was the speed sensor ring and not the speed sensor wire. So yeah, cruise control. I don't have any cruise control on this bike, and for me it's not necessarily a deal breaker with having the bike, but it's like, dang, you know, I wish I could have it like already built into the bike. But you know, I know they make alternatives out there, like on Amazon or like Revzilla and stuff. You can get like a throttle lock, which I do plan on getting, just because I do travel hours away, like maybe an hour or two away on the bike, and holding it for a while, it just gets a little tiring, you know. So yeah, cruise control being the number one. So like that's just like a L on Ducati's part, even though, and everything I say in this video, like, I still love the bike. It's just, I just wish it was a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? But like, you're paying that much for the bike, so you know it should have cruise control. Even though Ducati does make race bikes, this and that, but hey, it's whatever. I think they should just come out with like a street version of all these bikes that has everything that the consumers are asking for, you know. And which I do believe they updated some of the things that the consumers were asking for on the 2025. So yeah. All right, so moving on. The next thing that this is one that took me for a very big shock, because like I said, I had it on the S1K, and yes, this one has it. It has the button for it, but it doesn't work because you have to buy this piece separate. Is the heated grips. You know, it has a heated grip button right here. You can press it. Nothing comes up on the dash, because you have to buy the module and the extra grips, the plug-ins that go with the bike to unlock the heated grips. Not only that, you have to take it to the dealership so they can unlock in the ECU. And that little module with the grips and everything is like 350 bucks, I think, from Ducati themselves. And not a lot of people are actually selling them like used, which is surprising, because I was trying to find some that were a little used, but I couldn't find any. I saw all knockoffs, but other than that, like, I was very surprised. Like, nobody's selling them. But I guess, you know, if you put it on your bike, you know, you're gonna use them or keep them on there until whenever you sell the bike or whatever. But you know, it is what it is. Number 3 on the list, it's not necessarily that I hate this, it's just I just dislike it. You know, everybody has those little things that they dislike about a bike or a vehicle in general, and I think it's just the mode and selection buttons. Like, that's kind of confusing to me. Like, I don't know, like, but I also haven't played, let me just say this, I haven't played with it enough to really understand it. You know, the S1K, it was just so easy to use the little dial and click yes or no and scroll, and yeah, it was pretty user friendly. This is like rocket science almost. Like, I was trying to play with it the other day in traffic. I was like, man, this is about to piss me off. I can't figure it out. Or you got a long press for some stuff and short press for the others. It's just a lot of information to keep up with. But like I said, I guess I just got to put that time in to really understand like how to operate this thing, you know. And which I am willing to put in that time. I am willing to put in that time to understand my beautiful machine. There goes my boy right there. Okay, number 4, all right. This is something that I knew going into buying this bike, was this has clutch fluid. Now, I'm not that good of a rider and that knowledgeable about riding to understand or to really feel the difference in a cable clutch and a hydraulic clutch. To me, it feels the same. But really, it just like, I don't know, like, it's just weird. Like, I just don't understand it. That's just another fluid that you have to change out, another fluid that can get water, so that's what, like, condensation on the inside. Like, it's just another layer of maintenance, in which I'm not lazy. It's just like, I just want to know why. And there's probably a YouTube video on it, like, why they chose a hydraulic clutch over a cable clutch. Like I said, I just haven't had the time to really look at it, but to each his own. Like, to me, like, I can't really feel a difference. I don't understand why, and I probably gotta look at the pros and cons, but it's just weird, you know. It's different, and I like different, so it's just different. Alright, and number 5, and this one might seem very fucking petty, because this is a very interchangeable part. Like, you can just buy aftermarket shit, in which I am going to, I plan on it, but in which this is just like a personal thing. Like, I don't like this on any bike. It's just, well, this one I hated the most, but these levers are like so freaking long. I can't even use my whole hand. They let out like the adjustability on this one. I don't know what it is, but like, I've adjusted it to like the closest it can be, and literally I cannot move it any closer than what it is. And that's why I do plan on getting like some ASV levers to make that adjustability that much more better. And got to get rid of these long ass levers, and which that's another thing I don't understand, why these motorcycle brands put these long ass levers on there. I'm sure there's a YouTube video on that as well, but it's just like, Jesus Christ, bro. Like, why does it have to be so long? Pause. But like, so I do have big hands, in a sense of like, I can grip things and like, you know what I'm saying, but to really like pull in a clutch with my whole hand and then slowly let go, like, my fingers ain't that long, okay? My fingers ain't that long to where I can comfortably hit the grab spot on the clutch. So like, that's why I'm always using 2 fingers on bikes that have the stock levers, because my hands ain't that long. And my dad has a Busa. He put heated grips on there, so it makes the grips even fatter. So like, the little cup of your hand is even more spread out. So like, trying to grab a handful of clutch doing that, boy, that's a workout. I couldn't even do it. And then like, the clutch was just so tight, like, it was not, I couldn't ride it. I was actually more scared of like dumping the clutch than an actual bike, with all the work that it has done to it. But yeah, guys, that is actually going to wrap up the video. If you guys did enjoy that video, hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment down below if I'm just being too petty about this bike. Well, like I said, I do love this bike. Like, I love it. It was actually, like I said, it was a dream bike on my list that I wanted. Unfortunately, right now I can't own every single one of my dream bikes. It had to be one. So yeah, it was on the list, and I had the S1K. Now I got the Ducati. So like, I'm gonna rock out with the Ducati for a while, even though that there's some stuff that I don't like, because some of this stuff is interchangeable, like I said. But yeah, we did, like I said in the beginning of the video, we did hit 1 million channel views. That is a big milestone in my eyes. We are able to monetize the channel now in some sort of fashion, even though it's not the monetization that I wanted, but it is some sort of monetization. So I am happy for that. And yeah, hopefully you guys keep on rocking out with me, keep on supporting the channel, because I am always happy to make content for you guys. And without further ado, wear your gear, ride safe, don't get caught in the rain, keep chasing greatness, baby, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Let's see if I can hit this. I've never leaned this bike over at all. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Haha.